Arsenal. Yeah, but Arsenal has just low standards. It doesn't really count. I'm talking about a big club, innit? Like,
Face of the problem. Ollie's fine. It's just no, stop it, guys.
What is going on, people? It is the return of Friday Night Fraudwatch, and today we've got a man like DonHusam, leader of the Husami. How you doing, Hussam?
You know, Rachel, you're the one who made that nickname, and unfortunately, you're the only one who uses it. So, yeah.
How are you doing, though? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just today was like obviously my first day off in a long time, so I was literally just sleeping around. And yeah, I just like today I heard a bit of bad news, but anyway, we are here, we are happy, we are good, always thank God. And things are okay, 1,000,000%. Been attacked on Twitter, been like violated on Twitter by some people. But anyway, life moves on. We are here. At the end of the day, a lion will never listen to barking of dogs. So I'm gonna let the dogs bark, and I'm gonna come out here and be a lion, the real way I am. So yeah, that's how I'm doing, to sum it up.
Oh, bless you. Big up, Hussam. Always fighting the good fight on Twitter. You also have Will, also known as Willard. Will, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. As Hussam said, you know, I've been watching him on Twitter destroy the top red bastards, as we like to call them. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Good.
People, we are going to change the sort of format of Fraudwatch a little bit. Basically, panelists are going to go through their frauds, and then we'll have call-ins in probably about half an hour or so. But I want the panelists to sort of discuss their frauds, debate their frauds, and yeah, we'll go from there. So, Will, do you have a fraud?
I guess it's part of my fan base that have been annoying this week. Yeah, it's Chelsea fans, all right, that look too much into the past. Okay, I don't understand it. In July 2021, I'm still seeing Frank Lampard versus Maurizio Sarri debates. Why? You're literally wasting your energy. Both of them left. Okay, both of them left. We've got, in my opinion, an upgrade on both of them now in Thomas Tuchel. We've just won the Champions League. We're getting linked with Erling Haaland. You know, just I don't know why they're so stressed.
Hey, people.
Big up again.
Yo, we got.
So I don't understand it, Rachel. The constant arguing. You got deluded Sarri sexuals saying Sarri's a better manager than Prime Jose, and he's better than Tuchel. And then you've got the full right wing Lampard lot going talking about Jorginho and saying about how he's not good enough to play for Chelsea and crap like that. And it just annoys me. Just chill out, okay? We've got Tuchel now. We've won the Champions League. We're in the Super Cup and the Club World Cup. Just relax.
You haven't won it yet, but
hey, we're gonna win it, okay?
Can I ask you a question? Do you genuinely believe this whole Chelsea player for Ballon d'Or hype?
I'm going to do it shamelessly, but in my opinion, if I'm being realistic, I think Lionel Messi should win the Ballon d'Or. But
I think Messi is going to win it.
Yeah, I think he will.
But it should go to Lewandowski because he got robbed last year.
Yeah, the thing is with Lewandowski though is because he's not popular enough, he won't win it, will he?
No.
So
it's a popularity competition. And also, the Bundesliga don't have any representation in the French media. And they're the ones that decide the Ballon d'Or, right?
Yeah, it's France football, yeah.
That's why, true.
That's why the real trophy is from the football FIFA award.
FIFA, yeah.
Because they gave Van Dijk the award. Van Dijk should have won that Ballon d'Or. Mo Salah didn't deserve it over Messi this season before, even though he did amazing. His statistics were not as high as Messi's, and he didn't win anything besides what? Did he win the Champions League that year? No.
Yeah.
No. That season he won nothing, but he broke the record.
Yeah, he won nothing. Actually.
No, that's bad.
What's today's topic?
This is just everyone picking out their frauds at the moment. So
Yeah.
Will's going to discuss his Sarri sexuals and who was the other one? Lampard sexuals.
It's not, to be fair
Discussing
though,
his fan base.
I just don't like the hyperbolic nature of this fan base. It's either one extreme or the other. Lampard did do an okay job overall, considering he brought through a lot of young players. Whether it was his choice that he had to do that, we can debate that another day, but he brought through Mount. Reece James probably wouldn't have got a look in under Sarri. I know a lot of people don't like Tammy, and I don't really rate him either, but we're going to make probably around £30 million on him, which is more than we would have got if we just sold him instantly a couple of years ago. So I think Lampard did do good for Chelsea overall. I think Sarri did as well. I just think people should just respect them both and try and be civil about it, because if we were under Lampard still, or Lampard just got announced, I could sort of see, or it was a few weeks in and we could compare them, fair enough. But neither of them are our manager anymore. I just don't see why people are arguing over it. There's no need.
It's true, but you know what it is? Every fan base is like that. Like I imagine, like the Arsenal fan base is like that with Unai Emery, and even Arsene Wenger, and then Arteta as well. I'm sure they have loads of divisions. I mean, we have it. We still have Man United fans that are crying for Jose back, even though he ended things on such bad terms with us. It's fan bases are always divided. There's always extreme opinions, and most of them are idiots anyway.
Rachel, I think all football fans are kind of hyperbolic in some sort of way. Like you actually said Jose. I've actually listened to United fans say they want Van Gaal back as well. So like it's kind of and they actually reminisce on those days. They go like, okay, we actually finished second, we won the FA Cup, blah blah blah. So like I think all football fans in general are hyperbolic, and like it's just normal football fans, man. Like it's not that deep.
Just look at which tweets get the most likes. If you tweet something with a balanced opinion, you're not going to get any traction.
Yeah.
If you pick one side of the scale, most likely you're going to get those people agreeing with you, and the people who don't agree with you are going to reply and retweet how silly your tweet is. So that's basically, I would look at it as social media. It's a social media era. And that's what it is. So, Will, it's not really just the fans that you're angry about. It's more about the ideological way people think with social media. It encourages them to pick one side and never stay on the fence. Because there's so much evidence on either side, you have to be on one. You can never really sit in the middle.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah. But it's when it gets to a whole new level. I think Maurizio Sarri is a really good manager. Yeah, I'm going to watch him at Lazio probably next year when they're on Premier Sport, or because I like the way he plays football. I actually kind of enjoyed it at Chelsea, but it's the level where they go out of their way to disrespect Frank Lampard and say Sarri's done more for the club overall than what Lampard's done. That is crap. It just that's where it gets to a point where if someone's slandering Lampard outside of him being a manager, or not just criticising then getting personal, that just blows my mind, if I'm being honest. Like you can criticise what he was as a manager, because I've criticised him a lot as a manager, and I thought Tuchel was the right person to come in. But it's when people go out of their way to try and disrespect him. I don't get why. He's actually our best ever player.
No, that's actually fair. That's actually fair.
Can I go second after him?
Of course you can, Miguel. You haven't been on here for ages. You have to give yourself time to speak.
Yeah, because I'm. If you guys don't know, I'm in Toronto right now, and I'm gonna be. My brother's gonna be picking me up. I just got freed, but I wanted to speak about how Can we speak about how they're gonna be doing the Olympics, right? I know it's related to football because the football is also gonna be covered in the Olympics, but they're gonna be having no fans in the Olympics in Japan. To me, that's silly. That's silly, right? I just wanted to point that out. But now, getting back to the actual frauds, I feel like this week we've noticed a couple of things. We've noticed fans are very, very interested in transfers, but the moment the transfer window opens, they expect 7 transfers to be done. Like, relax. I'm putting it on the fans who believe that transfers should be done before the window opens. Like, not everyone's Liverpool. Liverpool always have a transfer done before the transfer window opens, right? Manchester United, you guys officially announced that you've agreed personal terms with him. You haven't actually announced that he is officially completely done for Manchester United. Let's be real. The website announced that he's agreed personal terms and everything's done, but it's not official until the player has his shirt, holding the shirt, right? So Chelsea haven't done anything. Tottenham haven't done anything but sign a manager. So where does this come from that fans expect deals to be done in early June, late June, early July? It's an unrealistic expectation, especially from Arsenal, who needs to get 7 to 8 deals done this window, ins and outs, at least 10 deals done. And a lot of people just speak, but they don't actually think, like, how are you going to get 7 players signed and still have 4 players that you're trying to get rid of on your books? It just doesn't make sense. You have to get rid of some of them and bring them in slowly. You don't just do everything snap. Like Chelsea last window, they had 7 players coming in that window. I'm not sure, Will, how many players you guys got rid of, but I'm assuming you got rid of players before you brought in all of those guys. And majority of those guys you brought in, some of them went out on loan again, like Miguel Sarr. So I'm just saying, some fans, you need to relax and understand how the transfer window works. It's not about yelling on Twitter 24/7. There's no game on. You can't yell on Twitter about the transfer window like it's a game.
Yeah.
People are literally yelling every single day like it's a game.
Igal, can I answer you? When it comes to Arsenal, with all due respect, I think it's first of all, if we're talking about football fans in general, we're all overreactionary. It's normal. Some of us overreact. I don't overreact to football results. I overreact in the transfer window because I just want us to get shit done quickly. But I think, like, here's the thing when it comes to Arsenal. I think the players you guys are linked with, like for example Bissouma or etc., they aren't at the Euros, they aren't at any international competition, and you could actually realistically sign them now. Like, I don't see why, for example, a Bissouma deal isn't done like right now at the start of the window. Like, I agree with you. Like, for example, if Arsenal were gonna buy a Locatelli, I think, okay, he's at the Euros now, etc. So they can't even talk to him right now. But Bissouma, other players you've been linked with, you could have bought them already if you were going to buy them, because the transfer window has been open enough time for you to actually complete the deal.
Okay, so do you think Arsenal should have a deal done at this moment?
Definitely.
I think we have 3 deals done. We're just trying to get some play. Okay, Lokonga's done, Tavares is done, Ben White's done. They just haven't been announced because there's been emanating circumstances that don't allow them to happen. Now, fans who are upset that no transfer is finished, but ignore the fact that we have done all the groundwork on 3 deals. That is something that a lot of people don't realize. 3 deals are basically done. At the final stages, here we go on 2 of them, and one of them is we're just waiting until Ben White is back home from the Euros, or not back home, but like back in his own comfort without worrying about England camp or games. Even though he's not playing, he still cannot speak to us and finish everything, even though everything is agreed upon. So yeah, so I feel like 3 deals are done. There's more to come. We're guaranteed to get another goalkeeper, because if you guys don't know this, we only have 1 goalkeeper right now for the preseason, which is our academy goalkeeper.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so we're gonna get a goalkeeper. We're gonna get a right back, even though we currently have 4 right backs in the club. And yeah, that's it.
Bissouma isn't happening anymore?
I don't think Bissouma is happening as a priority. The club has other priorities. Bissouma doesn't seem to be a priority for the club. The club wants to go for other targets as a priority, and Bissouma is like a secondary target. Because what they want to do is
legit?
What?
Is the Locatelli thing legit, or is it one of?
We're being used by Juventus. Juventus is using us. They're running our name through the mud by saying stuff like, "Oh, we're being connected to them." Oh, one day you're hearing stuff like he rejected us. The next day you're hearing stuff like we're bidding. No, we have not bid. We have actually inquired about how much he will cost, but we never gave them a formal bid. We never gave them an offer. They're using our name through Fabrizio Romano, which is a credible source. And of course, it's an Italian breaking the news from an Italian club, so you tend to believe it. But on this situation, only person I'll believe is AFC Bell.
Fair.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Quickly,
The,
because
the worst
the
headline
comments
you
as well.
left out, Igal, when
I gotta
they
go.
said that Locatelli ghosted you.
Oh,
I gotta
Bye.
go. My brother's picking me
there
up.
we go.
Peace out.
See you,
Take
see you, Igal, see you.
Quickly, people, because obviously loads of comments have come through in that. Big up Velvishwan, always in the chat. Mustafa, we've got JB, Vibes FC as well, always here. Vibes FC is funny. If you ever see him in our chat, he comes up with the most ridiculous one-liners, like every time. Him and Dizzy. Oh, big up as well, Rise. Well, I was on the stream with him today. Actually, he was a really cool guy. I've actually just forgotten his name because he was just Rise on the stream. To be fair, but big up Alan as well. JB, everybody said bye to. Oh, it's Ryan as well. Big up Ryan. Real Chris is great as well. And then here's bloody Velvishwan's evolved form. Samurai Bunda Velvishwan. If you know Velvishwan, he's got a few of these. Here's another one. Samurai Bunda Velvy burst mode. Big up Naj as well. Good friend. Big fan of Naj. Oh, look, it's Kai. Hey, Kai. Didn't see you there as well. Lanzi, big up Lamzi and Fator. Velva's a fraud. Oh, two people think Velva's a fraud. Big up Wendy Grant as well. Nippon, big up as well. And Gagan Deep. A lot of people in here, a lot of regulars in here. So big up to all of you.
And Nippon, yes, we will be opening the lines in a bit.
Yeah, just in a little while. We're going to go through Hussam and Will's frauds. Should have a couple more people coming on, and then we'll open up the lines for you, great people, to have your say on who you think, deserves to be on Fraudwatch. But big up Wendy Grant as well. She says the only reason United announced the deal with Sancho is because Rashford announced it, which I feel was a Sancho and Rashford plan. That is true, to be fair. It was Rashford that actually leaked the whole Sancho thing, which was really funny. One word, and it was, Sancho's a done deal. But yeah. For some, do you have a fraud in mind?
Yes, I'm actually so happy Igal came on because I honestly had no idea who the fuck I was gonna say. But now, because Igal came in, I actually remember being on a space with him earlier today, and I think who should be put on Fraudwatch 1,000,000% is Arsenal Football Club for agreeing to do an all or nothing documentary. Nah. Let me say this.
That's true.
Let me say this. If the answer to all or nothing is nothing, there's no point of you doing the documentary. What's the actual point? That's what we need to talk about. The answer to all or nothing is already nothing. Arsenal aren't going to win anything of significance, so there is no point of the thing. And I have to say as well, I absolutely can't stand the fact that this is actually happening in football. I genuinely cannot stand it. Like, stop Americanizing the sport we love. Like, I beg you, man, just stop it. Like, if this works in the NBA or the NFL or whatever, like, I want football's privacy, like in the locker room, to remain private. Like, I don't want to see videos of Klopp like saying some shit to, like, someone because he made a mistake, and then everyone going like, oh, Klopp is such a blah blah blah. Like, I never want to see that at my club ever. Like, I never want to see an all or nothing documentary at my club. I just think the entire thing is fraudulent. And the fact that Arsenal did it and only got paid 10 million, and like, oh my God, Arsenal are just a fraudulent club. The fact that they're actually using Amazon to make funds for transfers. It's just a sad state of Arsenal Football Club. Like, it's actually, like, how can you say that 10 million is actually going to be put back into a deal? Like, honestly, Arsenal are the laughing stock of the Premier League, 1,000,000%. Even a bigger laughing stock than Tottenham when you think of it. Because I know Arsenal win things and all this, but Arsenal are supposed to be the third biggest club in England, and they're behaving like they're not even a Premier League club. So the biggest fraud this week is and actually I have another fraud in mind, but I'm gonna leave that till later. So I think Arsenal Football Club, huge, massive fraud, massive.
Can I respond to that, Rachel, as well? I sort of agree. I don't even know if I'm gonna. I probably will watch the Arsenal documentary, to be fair, because I want to take the piss out of them. But I don't see myself getting anything out of this which I can actually think of that's insightful. If you look at the Man City one, I love Pep Guardiola and his football. I think that is quite insightful. I think that is worth a watch because it's Pep winning things. The Tottenham one is Jose Mourinho, so it's entertaining. Plus, he's one of the best managers ever. Arsenal, you're going to have Mikel Arteta. What am I going to get out of that?
I'll tell you what you're gonna get. You're gonna see Martinelli bringing coffee to Willian. That's exactly what you're gonna get. Because that's the level of Arteta's management. Martinelli, can you get me a coffee, please? And then he comes and brings the coffee to Willian. That's it. I'll actually make a shocking thing. I haven't watched the Spurs one or the City one, and I'm not actually interested in watching them because, like I said, I don't like the fact that this is coming into football. I honestly can't stand it.
Do you know what the thing is, though, right? At least with the City one, even though I hate them, they were the Centurions. They did something record breaking.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? This is the thing. They did something record breaking. They actually achieved something. If you're going to do a documentary like that, achieve something first and then do a documentary if you want to do a documentary.
Yeah.
But when Spurs and Arsenal are doing it, Spurs haven't won a trophy since 2008. Arsenal have only won the FA Cup a couple of times, well, 3 times or whatever it is. It's not worthy of a documentary unless you're doing like a treble, or you're doing the whole Centurion thing, or you're breaking a record or something. I don't understand for the life of me why you would do a documentary. How does that even benefit you? And I'm sure Arsenal know that there are laughing stuff on social media anyway. So I don't understand how it's gonna benefit them in any way apart from making them look like idiots.
Do you know what though, Rachel? With the Man City one as well, they didn't. I'm glad that they did it that year because they didn't do their domestic treble winning season. So with the Centurions one, there was actually stakes, and you saw what it was like for them from going on this incredible streak to being arguably the best Premier League champions ever, and then they get knocked out by Will Grigg of Wigan, and then they got battered by Mane, Firmino, and Salah, and you saw Pep's reaction to that. It was a mixture of all and nothing. With Tottenham, it's just nothing, and with Arsenal, it's probably unless they win another FA Cup, it's probably going to be nothing. So
Arsenal won't win the FA Cup, Will. Arsenal will not win a single thing this season.
They probably won't.
Not one single thing.
I think they
I'm
might.
willing to bet with any single person on planet Earth. They're literally winning nothing this season.
Hey, they might win. They might fluke themselves the friendly tournament that they're in with Chelsea and Tottenham in the beginning of August. But
you never know. That could be their all, to be fair.
Yeah.
But Samurai Bunda Velvy Burstman says, what we saying, lack of Bunda and Obama halftime shows.
Oh my god, look at Vibes.
I know, I'm gonna go try and go through the comments, guys. Sorry if I missed your comments out. You can just let me know and I'll scroll back up and find them. Alan says, as a Spurs fan, I believe Arsenal have a decent season, finishing 5th or 6th. I believe this documentary will distract them like it did with us. I mean, you know what, to be fair, because they're nowhere near as strong as the other teams, right? The top 4 teams. They're nowhere near as strong. So finishing 5th or 6th for them is good, but for an all or nothing sort of thing, for me, it's still not good enough. It's not worthy of anything like outstanding, to be honest with you.
Rachel, when you look at the Arsenal team, are they honestly that bad?
I personally think they are. I think that if they add signings into the right areas, I think they can be a 5th or 6th base team. Cool, not top 4.
I'm saying forget the signing. Like their current players, do you think they're that bad?
I think they're fucked.
I think they're 8th. I think they're an 8th place team with that squad.
I think they're fucked without a senior centre back. I think David Luiz. I know he's got a mistake in him, but I think losing him will actually be a negative for them unless they replace him well.
Yeah.
He was their best centre back last season.
And the season before.
I'm saying they signed Gabriel, right, who was supposed to be like the next big thing for them at the back. And he had a couple of decent games. He had a good start, but overall, he hasn't been all that. He's made mistakes.
Rachel.
Same with David Luiz, but David Luiz has shown leadership at the back, even though he's had some stinkers as well. He has been their centre back, and he's gone now. So they have to replace that and hope that their next signing is going to be a good one at the back. And then their midfield for me isn't good enough. And they got rid of Xhaka anyway. Regardless what you think of Xhaka, he was still part of their midfield and a first choice. So they need to get a first choice midfield signing. And I don't think their front line, apart from Saka, is particularly great either.
I think it depends.
I don't see how they. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I think it depends if they can get Pepe into form. He was decent towards the end of the season. But yeah, on David Luiz as well. Honestly, David Luiz for 8 million was one of the best bit of business they've done in a while. I was gutted when he left Chelsea because that one or two bad mistakes that he makes a season, when you look at how good he is on the ball, when you see what he brings in the air with his leadership, and in big games as well, he's a serial winner, and in big games he's superb most of the time. So I think if you look at all the factors, I honestly think Chelsea would have done better in the last. I know we've won the Champions League this year, so maybe not this year, but especially under Lampard's first season, I honestly think we could maybe have won a trophy or done better in the league if we kept David Luiz. So,
Rachel, you know I asked you that question because when I look at the starting 11 of Arsenal, I think with a better manager, this same exact team finishes fourth. Honestly speaking, because I think when I look at it, front three of Pepe, Lacazette, Aubameyang, Martinelli coming off the bench, Saka, in my opinion, world-class talent for his age, not world-class talent full stop, for his age, and Thomas Partey, incredible player at Atletico, Emil Smith-Rowe, absolutely another class talent for his age. You look at their defense, Gabriel is a good centre-back, obviously Tierney is a fantastic left-back, Leno has a mistake in him, but is a solid keeper. My thing is, when I look at the Arsenal team, I think the problem is Arteta before I look at any player. Because I think he's actually... Because I think if the same team was managed by Klopp, he would actually literally just try to outscore teams until he could get a defender in. Like what we did in the season you just talked about, where we finished fourth, and we had the defense of Lovren and Gomez, if I remember correctly, or Lovren and Matip. So it's not like we had an incredible defense. And our midfield was Henderson, Wijnaldum, Milner. So it's not like it's an incredible midfield either. But we just played attractive football, tried to outscore teams, and ended up in the top four. So it can happen. And remember, Arsenal as well, something that they could use to their advantage, which is why I want them to keep Arteta. I'm happy that he stays. But I'm saying, like, from an Arsenal perspective, they actually only play one game a week. Now, I can tell you from experience, that actually helps way more than you think. Because the manager could spend 6 days, literally 6 days, just organizing for one game. So it's actually like very, very beneficial. And in 13-14, having a game per week almost led us to a title, obviously along with Suarez's brilliance. But like that was a huge part. That season, that 13-14 season, if we played midweek, there is no way we even get anywhere near. So they have a chance, but they just need to change Arteta, and they never will. They never will.
I don't know, like, I don't rate Lacazette that highly. I think Aubameyang, do we think that he's going to be the player he was before he signed that contract? And whether it was because of that contract that he declined, I don't think it is that. I just think he has a lot of limitations anyway, Aubameyang. But Lacazette, Aubameyang, you're right, Saka is a fantastic player, and he will be probably a world-class player, most likely. Pepe, how long has he been at Arsenal for, Pepe?
2 seasons.
Yeah. Like he's again, like 2 seasons, and he's shown like moments of like class play, but overall he's a disappointment so far. Maybe he might have like a third season. He might be a third season wonder. You don't know, but I don't see him improving drastically this season. Their midfield, again, I don't think there's a lot of balance in there unless they get those signings in that they want to get in. Like Partey, you're right, very good player, but I think the rest of them leave a lot to be desired anyway. I'm trying to think of the other central midfielders they have. I don't think
they've got El Neni. Kawhi has gone back to Madrid. Torreira's left or leaving, and Guendouzi's left on a permanent to Marseille.
Oh, so they have no choice but to sign central midfielders then, because both most of them are gone. Cool. So we'll just have to see who they bring in. If they can get their midfield balance, then it helps offensively and defensively, doesn't it? It will help with the protection. It will help with progression of the ball to try and attack and get some more goals and stuff. So if they get the midfield right, then maybe they can get, 5th. Maybe they might even get 4th, because I imagine one of the teams will sort of underachieve like they did last season. You know what I mean? There's always one team that underachieves and doesn't do as well as they should. So I hear it. I just don't think last season they were very good.
Do you know, I think they need a main man. Like United have sort of got Bruno. And I'm not even the biggest fan.
Like a talisman sort of thing.
Yeah, they need... See... I know a lot of people won't agree with me on this, but I really rate Martin Odegaard. I think they should have re-signed him or tried to re-sign him permanently.
I don't think he wanted to, though, did he?
I don't know. I think they didn't want to pay the money. I think it was like 50 million. Real Madrid wanted.
It's a lot. Unless he was exceptional during that loan phase, I don't see the point.
I think he was adapting. I just think he was settling in. I think that you use that 6 months. You don't take it. you don't take it for not for granted. That's not the right saying. You don't take it for like a concrete source of how. Or it's not. It's like I wouldn't have judged him based off that 6 months alone, because there was a few games where I thought he looked really good, and I think he's a really talented player, and I think he could have been that player, especially if they're going out to get James Maddison, who I don't really think James Maddison is anything special. I think in a couple of years' time, I think if you're going to ask who's better at James Maddison or Martin Odegaard, I don't even think it'll be a debate. I think Odegaard will be a lot better than him. So I think they should have. I'm not Laurie. Honestly, I'm not trolling. You can look back at when you signed him. I thought he was going to be a very good player for you, and I don't even think he's been that bad for Arsenal.
No, no. But the thing is, I think there were some games where he looked out of his depth, and there were some games where he was very, very good. So he does have his qualities, Odegaard. I just think that for 50 million, I don't think Arsenal saw it as worth it.
Isn't he?
No, I hear that, but for 50 million, it's still a risk for them. And like maybe
come on, man. 50 million is a lot of money, Will. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but in this
Arsenal especially, who don't usually spend a lot of money.
They're looking at Ben White for 50 million. Is Ben White? I know he's probably an
English tax, Will. English tax.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. If you're surely if
can I tell you specifically why for the midfield it's wrong? Because if you just add 10 million, you get Tielemans.
Yeah, but is Tielemans the player that suits them? I know he's a better player.
Yes. Yes, 1,000,000%.
I don't think he can be that talisman. I don't think
you actually add 10 million and you could possibly get Jack Grealish. Add 50 million, you could get Jack Grealish.
But I think that's different though, because Grealish is going to get interest from Manchester City and possibly get a striker Chelsea.
Oh, I just hate Manchester City, man. I swear I cannot stand that football club. I swear to God, I want them to get liquidated as soon as possible. I just can't stand that football club. I just need Pep to just fuck off from our league. It's just so annoying.
A couple of seasons.
Fraud. I hate that, man. Anyway.
No, give it a couple of seasons, he'll go. Probably Pep. You know what Pep's like.
And do you know who they'll get? Nagelsmann will win 2 league titles at Bayern.
Sick of his face, man.
Probably get a treble, and they'll go and get Nagelsmann from Bayern Munich in a couple of years.
Nah, Rachel. He sat in front of a camera and he's like, "We can never replace Aguero." And then, like 1 week later, he's interested in Kane. You fucking snake.
He's the reason that
you were literally crying like 2 weeks ago, like, "Oh, we never fucking crocodile tears."
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He doesn't fraud. Really I can't stand that, man, honestly.
He didn't even like it.
Imagine City have already won 3 leagues in 4 years and they're buying Grealish and Kane. Someone explain, how are you meant to compete? How are you meant to compete?
Hussam, you left out a potential left back they're going to try and get, maybe Nuno Mendes as well.
Oh my God. We're interested in him. That's mad. I mean, it's to be expected though. Like, you know what these clubs are like. Like, to be honest with you, I can't even sit here and complain about, like, I know the way we make our money is different, like United, but we still overspend on players. We still get these players in who are, you know, just for a ridiculous.
Maguire.
Maguire's a good player, but he's not an 80 million player. That's all I'm going to say about Maguire. But like, again, we overspend. We pay ridiculous wages. Like, we're paying Jadon Sancho apparently around 200k as a baseline. That means when he signs his next contract, if he extends his contract with us, he's going up to 300k. Yeah. And I know we can actually afford it, and we make the money to pay for these wages. That's why we can do it. But the fact of the matter is, we're still part of the problem, Man United. Do you know what I mean? And we're not even being successful with it at the moment. It's just embarrassing. But
can I ask you a question, which is a bit off topic? Sure. It's to do with Jadon Sancho. Do you think that Sancho? Because I don't see Sancho now leaving United ever. I don't see him ever leaving United. I think he'll be here for like 10 years plus.
I don't know. Do you know what it is? If Real Madrid and Barcelona return back to their sort of glory days, I don't think Barcelona will if they keep Messi because he's crippling them. But Real Madrid have gotten rid of some of their biggest wage earners, and players like Kroos and Modric will be gone in a couple of seasons anyway. So I think they're going to go for Mbappe, aren't they? They're going to get Mbappe. That's what I'm saying. I think Real Madrid, if Sancho becomes a world class player, and Real Madrid wants him, I don't see why he wouldn't go. He's already shown that he doesn't mind playing abroad, and I don't see us stopping him. It's Real Madrid at the end of the day. But I hope he stays, and I hope we're successful with him. But you just never know.
I see Sancho.
Yeah, go on.
I see with Sancho. I see him. If I'm being honest, I see him maybe having a season to adapt. I think it will be not this season up and coming. I think it will be the season after where we'll see the best from Jadon Sancho, and I can see him. Honestly, I see him retiring as a United club legend. If I'm being honest, I can see.
I don't see that.
I can.
You know what? You never know. It depends on. It literally depends on if we run our club better. If our club is run properly, which I doubt is going to happen, but if it starts to become run properly, then people should be afraid if we're run properly. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Because no, it's true. If we're run properly and we invest properly the way we should, like the way Liverpool have in the past, the way Man City do, even though they overspend as well in terms of how many players they actually get. If Man United are run properly, then we'll be competing on the same level as Chelsea and City in terms of how much money we're going to be spending, and that's a problem for everyone. So, it depends on how we're run. I don't think we're going to improve really. I've seen some good signs so far, but we've seen that before with the Glazers and the board, and then they just go and shit on it. So it doesn't really matter to me. I want to see it over a period of a few years before I believe anything. But Erling Haaland fan says, hello people, me and my girlfriend who's an Arsenal fan won't watch it. I think that's regards with the All or Nothing documentary, and they're Arsenal fans. So
good decision.
Yep, Inderpow is back. Big up Inderpow. Arsenal coming with all or Bunda documentary, and then Vel playing with himself in the showers.
Oh my day.
Inderpow is funny as well. To be fair, Inderpow's really funny. Yeah, he loves taking the piss out of Prime Inderpow. Big up Steve as well in the chat.
Big up Steve, man. Big up Steve.
Yeah, all or Soddle. No, I like that. That's cool. Sam, you said that you had a second fraud. So before we go into the live calls, tell us who your second fraud is.
My second fraud is UEFA for not giving Denmark a fair chance at actually qualifying to the final, because Denmark were robbed of the opportunity of actually making it to penalties, because that was not a penalty. And Sterling is a diver, and that's one of the reasons I hate him. And the other, obviously, the main reason is because he left our club. But anyway, Sterling dived. Denmark were robbed, literally robbed. Like UEFA wanted an England-Italy final for the money, so they literally My problem is there's a VAR replay, and there's literally English fans saying that's not a penalty, because he literally moved his foot away and Sterling fell down. Clear dive, and Denmark were literally robbed of the opportunity to take it to penalties. And Pickford is a shit keeper, and he would have missed if he took a penalty as well, and I would have injected it. So I think karma's gonna bite back as well in the final. Wait for it. 90th minute, you're drawing 1-1 against Italy, and then Insigne dives in the box. Italy get a penalty, and Italy win 2-1, and I don't have to shave half my head off. So, thank you, Italy. Thank you. Forza Italia. I was
going to say, the only reason Hussam is salty about this and not taking into consideration that England probably should have gotten a penalty before is this. Hussam will be looking like
here we go, the violation, man, the violation.
Yeah, this is what Hassam's going to be looking like when England win the Euros. That's why he's so angry, guys. So don't take him seriously. He's just a little bit salty right now because this could come to fruition. And I hope you shave it off on stream, by the way. That's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Of course, that's what I'm gonna do. The razor is charged and ready. Okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah, that will be funny. And I kind of need that. That's the only reason why I want England to win the Euros is just to see your head shaved. That's it.
I don't know what I've done to you, Rachel, man. I thought we're family. We had like a brotherhood going, like we had a thing, like we're a family, and then
we do. This is how I treat family. If I have the opportunity to take a piss of them, I will. It's fine. This means that we're family, right, Will? How many times do I take a piss out of you every day?
Yeah.
It's normal. Yeah. It's a rite of passage, basically. It's all love.
Imagine half of this hair gone. Like, this is me, literally. Like, this is what I'd look like. Half of my hair gone, and the other half, boom, gone as well from my beard. So it's gonna be peak. I can't lie. I'm gonna be full shit house Italian. Like when the game, like I'm I'm actually gonna get pizza and everything. Like I'm just gonna be so Italian. Like I'm gonna commentate like this when I do the watch along. Like gonna be Italian to the fullest, man.
Yeah, so either way, no
I
matter
have
who wins
one
on Sunday,
life
I'm
left.
watching you.
One life left. That's it.
Wait. Can I just say one more fraud as well, quickly?
Yeah, of course.
I
you
don't know
can.
if he's here, but Euro Chris from switching his nationality from
Yes.
from
yes.
Welsh to English. That's all I'm gonna say. I saw in his bio he used to have the Wales flag first and the English flag, and he swapped them over. He shamelessly swapped them over. So, yeah, Euro Chris, you're on Fraudwatch.
Yep, I agree with that one. I agree with that. I like how when Chris, when as soon as Wales went out, he suddenly became English again. So he was.
Didn't Jem do the same thing? He was Turkey all the way, and all of a sudden it's
Yes.
England now. Bless him.
Yes.
Oh, no, it's funny. It's funny.
We do love real Chris, though. We do love real.
Yeah, we do love real Chris here, definitely. Vibes of C says Husam has his reasons, but some drips are acting high and mighty. If their club won like that, the energy would be different. No, I hear it. Look, there were some dodgy decisions in that game on both sides, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, that's the game. Sometimes things go against you, and sometimes things go for you. Like every team in history has gone through it. So apart
Fair
from
enough,
us,
but Denmark was still robbed. We can't deny it. Denmark.
but
was
do you know
still
what it
robbed.
is though? Like
I will deny it. All with
I
all
don't
my
think
heart.
I don't think they were robbed yet, because I felt like up until sort of like the 75th sort of minute, they were sort of in the game, but then England, Denmark just tired out, and England were going to win that game, in my opinion. I felt like England were going to score a goal. They were dominating. It wasn't until Southgate, after they scored the goal, when Southgate switched the formation and gave the impetus to
Hey,
Denmark,
Rachel,
where Denmark actually, kept the ball and tried to do something with it. But England were doing quite a lot in extra time.
That is a logical reason to why England won, okay? But as it's Fraudwatch, I'm not going to be logical. The reason that Denmark lost was because Andreas Christensen, the Danish Maldini, got injured, and they were done. They were done from that point onwards. So, yeah, that's true. Steve's right. If you look at his comment, because I swear that's
true.
one of their players has to be like a certain distance away, and he was in the way of Pickford and whatever. So technically, we still would have won 1-0 if everything was fair.
No, he's talking about the actual free kick being awarded, that it shouldn't have been a free kick in the first place.
Yeah, but they also said after as well, I think UEFA came out saying if it was checked properly, the whole free kick wouldn't have stood because of the distance between one of the players. I don't know what rule it was, but yeah, so.
Oh, that's fair. It says took Grealish off. What the fuck? I mean, at this point, do you even expect anything else from Southgate? Of all players to take Grealish off, and that's why I thought that he made a mistake. I know it could have cost them. I'm just going to put it that way, because Denmark were like dead on their feet, and as soon as he switched the formation, all of a sudden they were starting to attack again. And anything can happen. A set piece, anyone can take a shot and it can deflect off someone. If you're putting pressure onto an opposition, anything can happen. So I don't know why he took off Grealish, because he was helping to dominate the game, and Mount wasn't doing his job properly in the offensive areas anyway. We're gonna bring in our first caller, Belvish one. Big up.
Oh,
How you guys doing?
We're
What's up,
good.
Golf?
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. Who is your fraud? Let us know.
I'm sorry I have to do this, bro, but after the video I've seen earlier, I had to do it. Mason Mount on Fraudwatch, please.
Oh, stop it! We'll go there then, Velv. We'll go there. I'll answer back. I'll put you on Fraudwatch for that fraudulent player you've got in your profile picture. He's the most overrated midfielder I've ever seen in this year. Okay, if you sign him, he's not going to do what you think he's going to do. Okay, Neuhaus is a better fit for Liverpool. Okay, he's a jack of all trades.
That's so wrong. That's so wrong.
He's not. He's a jack of all trades and a master at none, as Stens would say. So credit to Stens for that saying. It's true. And when we go to Anfield, and if you sign Sal, Jorginho would just have to do him up again. So
I can't believe you actually said Neuhaus is a better fit and actually didn't
Neuhaus,
question your football knowledge.
I'm not saying Neuhaus is a better midfielder yet, but
no, I didn't say better midfielder. He's not a better fit. because Neuhaus is basically like a younger version of Thiago. So a midfield of Fabinho,
I don't
Thiago,
think he-
Neuhaus doesn't work.
I don't
And
think
Neuhaus
I-
lacks athleticism, so he can't go back, like attack and defend, which is what we need
I
because
think-
Trent and
I
Robertson
don't think
are up.
I don't think Neuhaus is much like Thiago. I don't think he is. I think
He is the ball carrier, exactly what
okay.
Thiago
He
does.
can carry the ball. He can carry the ball well, but he's not like Thiago. He doesn't dictate a game. He's not a superb passer like Thiago.
Neuhaus is the worst fit for us like ever
I disagree.
right now. Because where would he play? Where would he play? We need athletic midfielders. Well,
I
we
think
can't have another.
Sorry.
I think he'd be fine. I think he's.
Exactly. Exactly. Bro, we need someone to run back when Trent is like on the right wing area. We don't need some guy who's like, I'm faster than.
Okay. I mean, you're getting a backup midfielder, aren't you? Sal's not going to start for Liverpool, is he?
He will.
Why would he start? You've got Jordan Henderson and Thiago Fabinho.
I think Fabinho, Saul, Thiago is the mwah midfield.
I don't think Henderson gets dropped.
No, bear in mind,
Maybe.
Henderson's not going to be here for the first game for Liverpool. So you never know.
Allow it, Steve. Allow it. Honestly, Steve and Will, you both are the frauds, honestly. Not even-
Yeah. I just don't think.
Don't question
Will
Steve's
just said
form.
Neuhaus is a good fit, and Steve
I
wants
don't-
us to drop Thiago.
I
Guys,
don't think
re-question
so.
your
I don't
decisions.
think so.
please.
How we went from Mount to Neuhaus?
Bro,
Will's
well,
fault.
they're obsessed.
He misdirected everyone. Well
Wait,
played.
wait,
They're obsessed
wait,
with
wait.
us, man.
The reason I put Mount on forward, but it's not due to him, it's due to Johnny.
Oh,
What I heard from the stream was embarrassing. He
I
said
haven't
Mount.
seen it, so
He said Mount was England's most important player. He said he's the first name on the team sheet, and he said he should win Golden Ball. And Johnny didn't even know what the Golden Ball was.
but what? Okay, this might sound crazy. What context was that in? Was that taken out of context?
No, he said he's England. He was England's most important player.
Okay, what was said? Did he say he is their most important player, or he has been so far? Because there's two
Yeah,
different.
Well, both
said
are wrong,
He has
though,
been.
so it
He has
doesn't
been
Okay, yeah,
England's most player.
okay. I mean, I don't think Mount has been England's best player. He's just not. I think he deserves to start every game, though. I
don't think.
I don't think so.
I don't think Mount deserves it, in my opinion. I don't think he's done anything to warrant their starting in this England team. Like, if
I
you
think
really
the problem for Mount though is that so he's playing as a 10, right? And he does all the defensive work and he works hard and he does get into the right positions defensively. But I feel like offensively, he doesn't do things that a 10 should be doing. He's not creating like consistently over 90 minutes. He's not getting into the right areas of the pitch at times. And I just feel like I said it to Will. I said that whenever Sterling picked up the ball, whether he was on the right or the left, and he came inside and there was space in the wide areas, Mount didn't try and like exploit those areas. He just stood there in the middle. He didn't do enough to try and get the ball into different areas and try and create space for others. So I feel like offensively, he didn't do enough for me as a 10. And I feel like Jack Grealish, for example, I know people are going to say he's better on the left or whatever. But there are other options that Southgate could use in the middle that would be better as a 10 offensively. That's all I would say about Mount. He's not a bad player. I wouldn't say he's a fraud. I just think that he wasn't good enough offensively as a 10.
I'll change
His
it to
role is
Johnny
to
then.
create.
I'll change it to
Do
Johnny.
you think we should play? Do you think it would be better if we played a 4-3-3 and played Henderson, Rice, and Mount as a 3 in midfield? Because I think that'd be great.
I think that'll be better for Mount.
Yeah, it'd be better for Mount, and it'll be better for the team because we'd have Henderson in there.
I think Henderson should have come on sooner in that game. because
Henderson
you
is
can
a
see
great.
his
I really rate
range. Yeah, I agree. I think his range of pass is something different that Rice and Phillips don't really do for England anyway. So I think like Henderson, his range of pass, his work rate, and everything else that comes with it, and his leadership, etc. I think that he's better alongside a Rice or a Phillips. I don't think Rice and Phillips both need to play together. I understand why he does it. He wants the solidity. He wants, he plays pragmatic anyway. I get it. I just feel like sometimes he could make substitutions a little bit sooner to try and impact the game.
Oh, look at the latest comment, man. I swear to God, this
It's
shit.
Daniel Wilkinson.
Oh, here we go, man. Man said Henderson greater than Gerrard. Yo, Erling Haaland fan, please just like, this is what I need you to do. Literally write the same comment one more time and then delete them both. And then go and wash your face and go watch football like from the start. Like literally just go watch every single football game in history. Learn the game of football and come back, please. Like that's literally the worst comment like ever in history if you actually think that. But for the final, Henderson should start for experience, if nothing else.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Can I continue my point as well? He also said that Mason Mount created 4 big chances against Denmark. He's making stats up
It
because
wasn't 4 big chances. He didn't say that though.
no, he did because
He said there was 4 chances created. He did create 4 chances, which was more than the whole Denmark team.
Yeah, but he's acting like, oh, he's creating the most chances in the England team when it's Luke Shaw who has the most.
Okay, yeah, in the tournament, but he meant against Denmark.
Yeah,
So
probably
I think it's that
misinterpreted.
context.
Wait,
the
was it
rest is-
chances created or was it big chances? There's a massive difference between the two.
Chances created.
Well, chance created could literally be you pass to someone and they shoot. Big chance means a close range sort of chance anyway. So chances created could mean literally anything if I remember correctly. So I don't think it's.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of not big chance, but these chances that Mount
It might
created.
have been. I think there was one from a free kick from.
Yeah, no,
Right.
he got one assist for Jordan Henderson for the corner.
I think. To
Wow.
be fair, I
Wow.
do think 3 of the chances versus Denmark were from set pieces, but
And he is a decent set piece taker.
he's
at
a very
times.
good set piece.
yeah.
taker,
So it's not something you beat him with. Do you know what I mean? He's a decent set piece
Yeah.
taker, but from open play, his offensive ability was not good enough, in my opinion, as a 10. That's all I would say about Mount.
I don't think it was one of his better. He was all right. I don't think he was as bad as what some people were saying. Maybe that's the Chelsea bias in me.
Well, I can't lie. Whoever said that, he's the fraud, not Mount.
Yeah, Johnny's the fault.
Yeah, he's the fraud.
He said
with
he should win Golden
Mount.
Ball, and he didn't
There
even know
is
what
no
the Golden
context.
Ball
There
was.
is no context in which Mount is the best English player. There is
He's not the
no
best English
context
player. He's not
whatever.
the best English
He
player.
said he's been
There's-
better than Sterling.
I don't think he has been better than Sterling.
Sterling's been England's best player.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Sterling's been great, and he should.
Second best is Kane. Third best is probably Grealish. Fourth best is probably like you're looking at either
I think
a Phillips or a
Maguire.
Rice because of what they did in
I think
midfield.
Maguire.
Then you could go
Maguire.
Maguire. You could go Stones. You could go Walker. You could go so many people before you think of Mount, man.
Do you know
'Cause
who I
he
think?
literally got
Stones,
COVID.
Stones is underrated in this tournament. No one's really
Yeah,
speaking about
yeah,
him, which is
he's-
really unfair. To be fair,
he's,
he's done well. He's played in
Stones-
every game as well.
I think you can go
He
back.
got
and
his
see my,
chance, but
you can go back and see my old tweets when we were linked to John Stones when he was an outcast at Man City before he gained his place, and I would have took John Stones last summer. Was it last summer? Yeah, it was when we were linked to him on loan. I thought we should have got him because he's a very, very talented defender and with a bit of confidence and a sort of a alpha centre back next to him. He's a very, very good player. So I think, yeah, John Stone's been great. I think Saka's been excellent as well. Most of the time he's got, I think he's had. Maybe as he's not as experienced as other players, it's been good to bring him off for Grealish, who I know.
I think his first game was good. I don't think he was that great in the second game.
I don't
No,
know. I think he was good against. Did he play against? He
played
started
against-
against Germany.
Yeah, he started against
Yeah,
Germany.
was that the first game he played? Was that the first game he
He
played?
the
started
second
against Czech Republic.
Second
and
game.
he
Okay,
got a key
yeah.
pass, I think, which led to the goal for
The Denmark game, I didn't think he was very good. Sorry, I thought the Denmark game was the second
Yeah,
game that he played.
the Denmark game. It wasn't the best, but
Yeah.
He cleaned the goal, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. It was a good
are we
run.
talking
don't get me
about
wrong.
Saka?
yeah,
Yeah.
Saka, yeah.
I
He's
think
played
Saka
three
was the best player on the pitch for England against Denmark.
I think he
Yeah.
was. I don't think it was one of his best games, but I think he was.
When you look at it, he created the
5.
first goal and was a threat the entire game.
Oh yeah, he did actually. Maybe I think he probably was a 7 out of 10 versus Denmark.
Right.
That's
There's
harsh.
Belgian John, cheers for your call because we do have to get the other callers in as well.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
thanks for
Yeah,
coming on,
Belf.
Belf.
Take
Good
care.
man.
Hassan,
Big
do you
up,
know why I
Val,
say
big up.
7? Do you know why I say 7? Because I'm very harsh on player ratings. I don't give 9s and 10s often.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Big up, Nippon. Who is your fraud?
okay.
Let us know who your fraud is.
This one's going to be a joke one, but yeah, unless you support England in the final, I'm putting you on Fraudwatch. Hussam.
Why? Why are you putting on Fraudwatch?
The thing is, why are so many rival fans rattled at England?
I don't know.
Nippon, I have no team in the Euros. I'm Jordanian. We play in the Asian Cup. Okay, so I have no horse in this race. If Trent actually went, I would have considered supporting England, but Trent isn't playing.
Henderson.
And no. Listen, let me
Henderson's
explain.
on the floor,
And I watched the first game. I will literally watch the first game of every single team. I didn't decide who I wanted to support yet. So I watched the first game against Croatia. Grealish on the bench, the formation he played and everything, and I was thinking, fucking hell. There's like I wanted to like literally pluck my eyes out at the level of disgusting football Southgate played. So I just went against him ever since, and ever since I've supported like 700 teams, and all of them have lost. And I put their flags on my Twitter, and all of them have lost. And life's been hard, man. But look at it from my perspective. I have to shave half my head off.
Do you have an Italy flag on your Twitter?
Nah, I removed it because I think it brings bad karma.
You jinx every team.
Yeah. Just put it back.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Okay. But look, man. Will you hate England if we win it? Just asking. I'm not going to put you on Fraudwatch.
Yes, I have no problem denying that. Because like it would do so much damage to football if Southgate wins an international tournament. Like it would just that's just damaging to football as a game.
Hussam, do you know what you could do though, Hussam? So as the Love United,
actually, it's not going to be. No, you're just saying that because you don't.
as all the Love United hate Glazer accounts I see on Twitter say, if you want just for each trophy. And you got relegations. Take away one trophy per relegation. You got relegated with Middlesbrough, so technically, he's got nothing. He's got nothing on his CV. You could do that if you win the Euros. Might make you feel a bit better.
The only thing that would make me feel better is if Italy win, because I am not ready to be memed for the next 10 years with a fucking half-shaved head off and half-shaved beard. You have no idea what I'm about to endure.
I need it. I kind of need it to happen. I'm not going to lie to you. I need it to happen. I will clip it. I will have it on our homepage on this channel. I will have it there as the first video that everyone sees when they come to our channel. That's what I will do.
You're actually going to link a video from my channel onto your channel just to show people.
I will clip it myself.
Oh my
I'm joking.
Oh my god.
Yes, I will. Steve says, early Carlos fan, go to bed.
No idea.
It's all up.
Yeah. I guess that's the way of showing love,
So how can? So why do you hate England though? Is it the manager?
Nippon, I do not hate England. Okay, the context is my first ever watch along. Was England Croatia. So I actually sat there and had to keep all the audience engaged because the football was shit. So me and the audience were just having fun with each other. And after that game, because I'm stupid, I made a bet. I actually said if England win the Euros, because if you look at it from my perspective, England just beat Croatia like slightly by 1-0. And I'm thinking in my head, okay, France, Portugal, Germany. I'm thinking Netherlands. I'm thinking so many teams before England. And then like I made the bet then. So on match day 1. So I didn't know none of the shit that was going to happen in this tournament. Switzerland bloody beating France and all this shit.
Oh, is he gone? Oh, he's back. He's back. So who are we actually putting on Fraudwatch, Nippon? Because you haven't actually said.
God. Who am I putting on Fraudwatch?
Wait, are you arriving at property?
Happened since...
Is that what we're seeing right now? Are we seeing Nippon arrive at a house? This is like brand new.
Yep.
Usually he's on transport or he's driving, but he's actually outside of a house. Are you going inside this house?
Yeah, inside this house. This is my house.
Oh my gosh. Guys, Guys, breaking news. Nippon lives in a house. Guys, this is
Oh
big
my
shit.
God.
This is big. This is
Oh
big.
my god, Nippon, are you rich? Oh my god.
Oh my
Jem, why
god.
are you in the comment section when you used to support Turkey? Don't come with this shit now. Come on, man, Jem suddenly realizes he's English. You supported Turkey, bro. Allow it.
Do you
Allow
know
it.
what? Jem's just annoyed that the best regista in the world dunked on Turkey's head and knocked them out, and now he's on the England train. So
Don't
Look at Bell. Nippon, come on, let's rob a bank.
Please. Come on, England! Come on, England!
No, look at this.
Oh my God.
Come on, England!
Are we living in GTA?
Come on, England! Come on, England!
Oh, big up Dizzy. We love Dizzy here. He says Nippon needs an African mum. No African mum will allow their son to drive while using the phone. He needs that belt and hanger treatment.
oh my days. Oh my god.
Oh my god! You want to shave your head?
Oh, Vibe says we're literally watching her breaking and entering on the street.
Oh my god.
Oh, big up the chat. We love you guys here. Too much.
Someone call the police, man.
Okay, who am I putting on Fraudwatch?
Yeah, come on, let us know.
Real talk. Well, since I last came on one of your shows. Okay, no, not Kylian Mbappe. Please, no, not him.
Look at Steve's comments. Please look at Steve's comments.
I can't.
Oh my God, man
Jesus
said grab the
Christ.
TV. All right.
I'm sorry.
Right. Who am I putting on Fraudwatch? Okay, this might come back and haunt me on Sunday.
Go on.
No, actually, no. Not him. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Oh, him.
Oh.
Every football hipster wanted him.
I'm sorry.
And he got dominated, and he missed Spain's look. Spain were the better
Yo,
team.
I'm gonna
in that
mute
Italy
myself.
game.
I can't stand the comments. I'm so sorry. I have to mute myself.
Last
This
time-
is just said before he steals the shampoo, bro. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm so sorry. I cannot handle this, bro.
Pick up the comments.
This is a real talk. No, this is my house, Hator. This is my house.
Oh gosh. Okay, Nippon. Sorry, carry on. Who is your friend?
I said Mikel Oyarzabal.
Oh, right. Why is he your fraud?
Look, everyone was saying that. Oh, he is this. He's that. Like everyone wanted him at their clubs.
Okay.
But yeah, he missed some of Spain's best chances in the Italy game.
Oh, that guy, the striker, the one who played as
he's
a
not
on the
stri- he's
right.
not-
Yeah, yeah,
isn't
but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I know. The guy like whose name I couldn't pronounce. Okay, yeah, he was. He was.
Oyarzabal.
Yeah, he made a lot of. He had a lot of chances that he missed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This might sound stupid. This might sound stupid. But Morata or Moreno, either one of them would have buried those chances against Italy. One of them, I know, look, I hate Morata. I think he's a fraud. But he should have started ahead of Oyarzabal. I mean, what was Luis Enrique thinking?
I don't know what he was thinking, to be honest with you. I mean, he probably just wanted to try something different.
Yeah. And look what happened. Look, Spain were the better team in that game. Spain were the better team.
Yeah, no, they actually played really well, Spain. It was unfortunate they just didn't have a finisher on. But I think we all
Yeah.
kind of knew this was going to happen with Spain, though, didn't we? We all said that they do create a lot of chances, but their finishes aren't the best.
I said Spain would beat them. I was one of the few people saying that Spain would beat them.
Did they
No,
start
that's
Koke? Am I wrong? Did they start Koke?
No,
That was Danny Olmo.
No, I
Guy
was
who's
part of the front
not-
three.
Can I just
There's
address
still
Batur's comments?
Pedri. What was it? Pedri.
Koke Busquets, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah, I think it
Koke,
was.
you should have started Thiago.
My dad's a real estate developer.
Oh.
This is my
That's
dad's house.
Wait, so Nippon, do you have a house of your own?
No.
Okay. Just wondering. But yeah, Nippon, thank you for coming on. Thank you for your call. Thank you for the laughs always.
Speak to you
Always
later on, yeah?
Bye,
Yeah,
Nippon.
bye, Nippon.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Got one more caller, guys. Man like JB in the house.
Yo, big up JB, man.
Oh, hey
Oh.
guys, hey guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
JB, how you
So my fraud. Yeah, I've had to think about this one. Haven't been that many, but for me, it's probably got to be that Spanish striker Mikel Orizabal.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't pay attention to Nippon's previous call.
Oh, did he choose him as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought, he had some really good chances in the game against Italy. When I think back to it, I actually think Spain could have won that game. Had Orizabal, taken his chances, I think the scoreline would have been different and Spain would have won that game. They were the better team in that match. But yeah, that's just
JB, you
literally
need
been
to
the
change your
story.
fraud though.
Yeah, you
Because
didn't
you
say that.
you can't have the same opinion as Nippon. Like that's a bad indictment on you, JB. So just rethink your
Oh,
decision.
I
Yeah,
didn't
we'll give
realize
someone
he was
else.
gonna pick the one. Okay.
Oh, no, it's fine. We'll give you a few moments if you need a few moments, to be fair.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time, man.
I'll read a couple of the comments out while you have a think. Because some of these comments.
Fraudwatch is the comment section for actually destroying Nippon when he was trying to actually talk football. You know the one that destroyed me when man said I like take the shampoo and run. That one I had to mute myself because
No, there was some
Nippon
really good
doesn't
ones
have a
there.
lot of hair in this area, so like it actually makes it more funny.
Oh
man.
my god, look at Vibes FC's comment. Oh,
Hold on.
Cry more.
No.
Oh gosh. Okay, let me just go through these
Oh,
comments.
crap,
'cause-
sorry.
okay, hold on. Oh, that's all right. Yeah,
I didn't mean to press it that time. Yeah.
that's all right. Oh, another person saying, "Nipping, get the fuck out of my house. I'm in bed." Trying to. Only Belbashon would say something like this. I swear. Leave poor Murata alone. Hussam, get your ass back in here. Oh, did you shut off your camera? Naughty.
No, yeah. I just need to get some more.
Yeah. Vibe says, if that's actually your house, show us the bus pass in your drawer as proof. For fuck's sake. No. It's all love,
This
bro.
has turned into the roast of Nippon. I can't lie. Like this isn't Fraudwatch anymore.
Oh no, Nippon's great though. He's funny. He is funny.
Yeah.
There's a fly like on my face. Fuck off. Is Nippon's dad Jeff Bezos? Oh, big up Slenzo. Big up Fatura as well. No more Bunda talk from me. I'm out. That's new. Big up Dizzy. Vibes. Yeah, the police they catch you. Steve says hi to Jem. First XI Crime Watch. Jem saying no England slander.
Says the Turkey fan. Anyway.
Mustafa says I would have said Adama Traore, but the bum can't even start. That's true. I actually forgot half the time that he was even at the Euros. But yeah. JB.
Yeah, so
JB, come on.
yeah, I've thought about my frauds. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the people calling Raheem Sterling in England a bunch of cheats, because okay, you can say that penalty incident was soft. However, you know what? I think 9 times out of 10, most players in that situation would have done the same. They would have fallen down in the box, because like if you give some context to the situation, you're in extra time. and you have a chance to win a penalty for your side, to get to your first final in 55 years, and a player makes a little bit of contact in the box, of course you're going to go down. I mean, it's happened so many times in the Premier League, like so many. For all the clubs that we support, I guarantee all of you guys will probably you can think of someone that's from your club that's done that. There's won a soft penalty, but I actually think England should have been awarded a penalty earlier on in the game. When Kane got fouled in the box, but instead the referee gave Denmark a free kick instead. So I guess it kind of balanced out in the end, and I do think England were more likely to get a winner, to score a goal. I think they were overall the better team and they deserved to win. But I just feel like people that are like complaining and saying that England are cheats and Sterling is a diver, blah blah blah. I think they're just salty that England got to the final and were the better team, because I think that they deserve to get to the final and they're in there on merit. So I think. Because we'd be hypocrites to just be like, criticize Sterling for diving when in the teams that we support, like our own players have done similar things, and most players would have done the same thing as Sterling. They would have gone down in the box to win a penalty. I think a lot of players would have done the same thing, to win a penalty for your team and get through to the final. Yeah. Oh, and also a quick thing. The person that pointed the laser at Kasper Schmeichel for the penalty, he's a massive fraud as well.
Oh yeah, the green laser, right?
Yeah, the green laser. Yeah, that was just so stupid. I didn't actually notice that during the game. It was only afterwards when I saw photographs. I was like, oh wow, it's like that's really dangerous, and that's so stupid. Because the referee would have just he would have forced the penalty to be taken again. But I mean, it wasn't a good penalty.
Talking about England, UEFA robbed them. 2 balls on the pitch, green laser, so much shit, man. Absolute robbery.
Yeah. Not all England fans are like that though, like that idiot. Not all England fans, but yeah. I just hope they get the job done on Sunday. Yeah.
No, that's fair enough. Does anyone disagree with JB?
I don't disagree with him. I don't disagree. Oh, it's knocked over a bottle in my room. But I don't disagree. I agree with Steve's comment actually, that it wasn't a dive but wasn't a pen. I think it was soft, but I don't think it was a dive. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. There was
contact. Yeah.
Yeah, there was contact, but was it enough for him to go down? I don't know.
There was no contact. That's the thing.
No, there was contact. I think it was knee to knee. I think it was Sterling's left knee or something. I can't remember. But there was contact, but was it enough for him to actually go down for a penalty? I don't know. You know what it's like. Some people will say it's momentum because he's running into the box and maybe his body position. But I think he did leave his leg out a little bit, the way it looked like in the picture anyway. I looked at the replay. But, all footballers do it. I think we all have someone in our team that does it, as JB said, to be fair. And even though we don't like
Salah's done it so many times for Liverpool. I'm sure you know.
Bruno does it.
It's true, though. It's true.
And JB is a United fan, by the way, and is talking about penalties. Leave it out, please.
No, but it's true.
Yeah, Rashford's done it as well. Rashford's done it as well.
Bruno's done it. Even at Chelsea at times.
All our players have done it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Most players do it because that's unfortunately that is what they're kind of taught to do these days as well. Like my brother,
and in the semi-final, people are definitely going to do that. Yeah, in the semi-final, people are definitely going to do that. If you can win a penalty for your team, of course you're going to.
Yeah, because if they don't go down, they won't give it.
I hope you guys keep the same energy if Italy does it. Okay, I'm actually going to come back, and I hope all of you keep the same energy when Insigne dives in the box and they get a fraudulent penalty. I hope you keep the same energy.
I don't care if Italy do it.
I care a lot. My entire life will be ruined. So I very much care. I'm gonna buy. I'm considering buying an Italy shirt tomorrow. I'm actually going. Yeah.
Gonna get a name on the back.
I'm going full.
Gonna get a name.
No,
You're
no,
gonna
no,
get-
no. I don't get names on the back,
Oh,
man.
come on, you
For
got
the past
at
5
least
years, I've never done that.
at least get Jorginho if you're gonna get an Italy shirt. You know.
You know why I stopped getting names on the back? And this is the first XI exclusive. I've never revealed this to anyone because I got the 14-15 away yellow shirt, and I got Sterling 31 on the back, and then he left that same summer.
Oh,
So yeah,
no.
never getting a name on the back ever again.
Hey,
That's
Hassan, at
unfortunate.
least you're not like my friend. You got Ricky Lambert on the back of a Liverpool shirt, all right?
Why would anyone get Ricky Lambert?
Did you seriously get that?
Yeah.
Why would
Wow.
they?
14-15, you got Ricky Lambert.
Wow, that's disgraceful. That's disgraceful. Like, he needs to buy one more Ricky Lambert shirt and put them both in the trash. That's how you deal with that situation.
No, that's true.
It's like me
David,
getting Gabriel Obertan on the back of the United shirt.
we don't speak about that player. We don't speak about that player, okay? And just because of that, JB, we're going on to the next caller because you just brought a horrible memory for me, okay?
I'm sorry.
Unacceptable. No, I'm joking. Anyway, JB, thank you for your call, though. Really appreciate it.
Big up
Thank
JB,
you.
man. Big up JB.
Yeah, big up, JB.
Thanks.
See you later.
Squad member JB, man. Big up to him.
Right, last caller, guys.
What's up?
It's Bato, guys.
Hi,
Big
Bato.
up.
Okay, so I've got something in mind because I know Jem's already sold mine. He's gonna put those in the Fraudwatch, but I'm gonna put UEFA this time because the way that they allocate the tickets, it feels doesn't seem right. You know, I kind of see a couple of days ago before the semi-final, the couple of tickets went on sale somehow for the Italy versus Spain, and then like a couple of minutes later, all of a sudden like tickets to unavailable. But then in 2 hours after that, tickets still available. So the way they handle the allocation in the portal, it doesn't seem right, and it feels like this system in the UEFA. Get rid of it, man. I'm just sick of it. The way that we apply these tickets for a long time, and we're being mucked off every time we had this big competition in our country. But yeah, I'll put UEFA.
No, listen, we all know about UEFA. Fraudulent organization from top to bottom. They disgust me.
Yeah.
Everything they do is just wrong. Like, if ever you want to know what not to do, just look at what UEFA does. Like, it's horrendous the way they are. Whether it's to do with the tickets, as you said, whether it's to do with banning players who deserve to be banned and not banning players who shouldn't be banned. They make rules up as they go along. In fact, they don't even have like a rule book to, read from. They're just a horrendous organization, completely corrupt. And they're scum, and I hope they get liquidated.
Do you know what as well with
Oh, big up Prime as well from Facebook.
Big up Nipple Miss Prime, man. Big up.
It's kind of sad how football now, like some tickets weren't they on sale for like £400? Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's right, Will.
It's a joke. It's a joke. You might as well go to. It's more for your money to go to a fucking fan park than to go to a game.
Even the final cost about €1,000.
Yeah, exactly. It's a shame. It's a shame because going to the football, before my time watching football anyway, it was apparently such a casual thing to do. So it was at a good price where you could go with your family. And now it's just a massive. Yeah.
More money, isn't it now?
And they say we're the saviors of football.
Yeah, they said they're for the fans. Yeah, good one. although they're for the fans and for the people, but then they ban a player who got racially abused for no reason, and then they don't let people. They're just cowards. They're just cowards. That's what they are. They're pricks. They're cowards. Actually, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna just be quiet.
Are you gonna say the C word, Will? Your favorite
Yes.
word? Okay. We all know which word he means.
And I'm
I
gonna be on
agree.
the watch along for the final. So if we lose, you're gonna hear the C word most likely.
Well, I can't lie. You know that tout tickets always be outside the Wembley in that. Imagine they sell about £4,000 and then eventually we lost. Ugh.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? If you're thinking of going to an England match, save your money and go and support your team next year. That's my advice.
Oh yeah,
Go-
100%.
Agreed.
Just
I hope
use-
the stadium
yeah.
is empty, filled
Use
with
the-
Italian fans.
Yeah, and that's especially to the City fans that can hardly fill up their own stadium. You know, save your money, and you know, I mean, apparently I've never been to the Etihad, but apparently the atmosphere is actually not that bad. So that's kind of a dead joke, but you get what I mean.
Yes, Lauren. Yes, for
Yeah,
the
big up
Italian.
Lauren Wood. Big up Lauren Wood. Says Italy are going to break English hearts on Sunday. Cannot wait. As you know, she's a big Italy fan. So she called it from the beginning. To be fair, they'll be in the final. And they'll probably win the Euros. So yeah, big up Lauren. Mustafa already started. Fight me, Lauren.
Wait, if Italy win the Euros, I can guarantee there'll be some chaos outside of Wembley. That's for sure.
Oh my God! I just realised, Fatu, it's going to be Declan Rice versus Jorginho. I don't think my Twitter timeline can.
Oh mate,
Oh.
it's hilarious, bro. I can guarantee it'll be hilarious. Because I know a couple of one of my ringers, like loads of ringers in my, you know, the Chelsea season ticket holders that attend for the match on Sunday. So they're gonna be in for the debate for sure, man. It's gonna be crazy and wild.
And the worst thing is, FIFA had to add to this train by putting
Oh,
two
showdown
SBCs.
SBC, I've seen that. Ugh.
Yeah, they put Rice versus Jorginho on FIFA as well. So, so thanks a lot, FIFA. You've caused more division in this fan base, and now I'm gonna have to hear it on Sunday. I might actually just uninstall Twitter for the whole Sunday because I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Both sides. You're gonna have people saying Jorginho is our best midfielder in our history if he plays well, and you're gonna get if we win, you're gonna have people saying Rice is worth 100 million. So,
gosh, both statements.
Jorginho is better than Rice, though. Let's be honest. Jorginho is better than Rice.
He is,
Yeah.
but they're also very different players. And they have different
of course. I like.
But
Rice.
yeah, Jorginho is a better footballer than Declan Rice. I agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the end of the show. We are. You know what? We are going to stop it because I have a habit of having like 2-hour shows. So
No,
in an hour and 20 minutes, Hassan, don't make that face. That's how I'll block you.
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
Yes, you are.
but can you imagine tomorrow, yeah, when you go to Porto website? Because I know some of my guys haven't got the ticket yet, and then tomorrow morning, because they apparently somehow the portal went available somehow just a day before the final. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I was speaking to I think who was it? I think it might have been Johnny and it might have been Jay from the Never a Foul channel. Big up to them. They couldn't go, I don't think. Like because a day before their tickets or something fucked up and they couldn't go. So yeah.
It's kind of peak, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, people, we are gonna end the show here. Thank you to everyone who has been watching. The comments have been incredible today, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
As they always are, we have great people in the comments, but gonna let everyone know where people can find you. So we'll start with Hussam. Tell us about your channel.
My channel is a general football channel for all football fans, not any specific group. We're currently, thank God, doing really, really well. And now I have to change the camera, Rachel. Yes, please keep a comment up with the thing. Yes, now I look better. People, please go and subscribe to This Is Football. It's a channel for all football fans. We're doing watch along for the Euro finals and for the Copa America final as well between Brazil and Argentina. So there's a lot going on, and we're only 15 subscribers away from 600 subscribers. So please go ahead and subscribe. Let's hit 600. Hopefully, everyone in the comment section goes and subscribes. And I have to thank the comment section today. You guys were absolutely fantastic. Honestly, you made the show today. You made the show. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And thanks for having me, Rachel. And the first exercise is doing brilliant as well. So big up to all of you guys.
Yeah, cheers, Hussam. The comment section is always great on his channel, to be fair. But yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe to Hussam's channel. Follow him on Twitter. He's brilliant on Twitter and on his channel. And the only way you're going to hear him have with a very, very special accent is if you watch his streams. So make sure you do that.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, he does a couple of good ones. That's all I'm going to say about that. So go and watch him if you want to find out about all his accents. Fatul, let everyone know where they can find you.
Oh yeah, you can find me on Carefree Lucy's channel. And lastly, I want to say, if England wins on Sunday, all of you fraudulent Southgate haters out there, including Lippin as well, you'll be in the mud.
This is true. This is true. Will, tell everyone where they can find you.
You can find me on here, on Fraudwatch every now and then. We've also got Grounded Chelsea starting next week on Wednesday, so tune in for that. It's going to be a few new podcasts as well on the channel. One is going to be hosted by Steve on Mondays as well. That should be brilliant. You can also find me on KH No Filter Football. You can find me on Strong TV as well every now and then. So yeah, have I missed out anything else? Probably not.
Probably not.
No, you haven't. No. Obviously, Will, you don't have your Twitter on the bottom there, but yeah, as Will said, we are going to be starting a grounded series where for the top 6 or top 7 teams, depending on who we can get on the panels, of course, we're going to be doing just podcasts for those teams. So we have Liverpool on Monday, we have Chelsea on Wednesday, Man United on Tuesday. We're planning to get a Spurs, Man City, and Leicester panel together. Oh yeah, and we have Arsenal as well. Yeah, we have Arsenal as well. So the channel's going in a bit of a different direction, but obviously we're still gonna keep Fraudwatch and Offside Rule and all the other shows that you like. We're just gonna add some more content for you guys because you deserve it. Basically, you've been giving us a lot of support and we really appreciate it.
And
yeah.
Also as well for the very big games, we're going to try and do odd previews here and there. It won't be for every game because the Grounded podcast pretty much cover. For example, no one really wants to have a whole stream talking about Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. So we'll cover most of the match previews on the podcast, and then every 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so we'll have a stream dedicated to a preview.
Yeah, and we're going to be covering Italian football. Me and Will are going to be watching Italian football next season as well. So whenever the big games are going on, we'll do watch-alongs, we'll do previews, we'll scout some plays and whatnot.
Yeah, there should be a European football show as well. So
yeah,
still looking. I mean, we've got a couple of people in mind for panelists, but if any of you watch a lot of European football, let us know. Let us know what content you want to see, what leagues you want us to focus on more, and players you want us to look at. So yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's a lot of content coming your way, guys. It's been a bit difficult the last couple of weeks with the content. Just been very busy. Exams, school, and college and whatnot with Will and work for Indiana and Prime and whatnot. So, yeah, thank you guys for being so patient. And we will speak to you more soon. Obviously, we're doing the watch-along as well for Italy versus England as well. So, yeah, thank you guys. And we will chat to you guys soon. Big up.